Thank you, sir. All right, welcome everybody to a presentation of the True Wealth Prosperity Network. I want to thank you all for being here, taking time out of your evening. And if you could just like mute any background noise, close doors to the office, turn off Facebook, whatever it is, and just give us your full attention for about 30 minutes. And we're going to explain something to you here that you've probably never seen before. You may or may not be interested. You may or may not believe it, but all I'm going to tell you tonight is cold, hard facts. Tell you what we're doing, tell you what the history is, and then you simply make a decision off of what you feel is actually going on here. And that's all we can do. And before we go any further, just a traditional disclaimer. We are not financial advisors. We are not financial planners. We're not lawyers, CPAs, accountants, or any of the above. Everything we tell you here tonight is for entertainment purposes only. Past results do not dictate future results, and always do your own due diligence. And in any program, like anytime, never put in anything that you can't afford to lose. We are working in the Forex industry. It is a zero-sum game. Somebody has to lose in order for somebody else to win. We try to be on the winning side, and that's why we're here tonight, because we have a winning strategy with a winning trader. The True Wealth Prosperity Network is a private trust, a 508c1a religious entity, and we also operate inside of a private membership association. Part of our goal and our path that we intend to take our quote unquote students down is a path of generational wealth that begins here. And along the way, we'd hope that all of you would want to get yourself out of the public and into the private and into a private trust where you can operate tax-free. You can build generational wealth, and you can use wealth creation strategies within your trust to never look back on the days where money was a concern. That's our main goal here. So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen, and I am going to do a little presentation for you guys on the True Wealth Prosperity Network, TWPN for short. We know True Wealth Prosperity Network is a mouthful. Why did that do that? You guys still see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Resume slideshow. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I already covered that we are a private trust operating in a private membership association. If you don't know what that is, it's what it was used back in the days of prohibition to still be able to drink alcohol in a dry county in a public place by being a private member. So anything that you do in your home, you can do inside of a private membership association, and you can do it in a business setting. So if you like to have regular card games at the house, play some Texas Hold'em, you got a bunch of friends, you could actually do that in the quote unquote public under a private membership association. You could serve alcohol. You could sell other goodies with consumption on the property. And there's nothing anybody can do about it, because everybody who enters your private membership is a member, and they've signed the membership association agreement, much like you do once you join our program. So we want to set you on a path of financial freedom through some education, through rewarding you by progressing through that education. And as a community, we want to be uplifting everybody along the path. This is our main goal. right? Our main goal is to turn every single one of you people into givers and to make sure that your pockets are full enough to always to be able to give. And we're going to help you unlock multiple income streams through trading, profit sharing, different affiliate programs that we're going to be launching, all in association with what we're doing here, as well as taking you down a lifetime journey of prosperity through a private trust, through equitable partnerships in green manufacturing facilities. One thing I will tell you about my past and my partner Kyle's is over the last 3 years, we have been working with dozens of companies and inventors with really amazing technologies. And our endeavor has been to find them money, partner with them, maybe get some equity, whatever the case may be. And we have, like I said, some of the most amazing green technologies that you've never heard of that are about to be exploding. And we are actually kind of quote unquote part of that company, if you will, but not really. It's kind of a long story. But we're going to have the ability to transform some of these funds into lifelong royalties from green manufacturing for a product that's going to take over styrofoam, plastic, lumber, you name it, it's going to take it over. And we're right at the forefront of everything that's happening. And now we're entering a dawn of a new day. Like it really feels that there's been this big shift in America and we're going into a golden age and we are positioned perfectly with what we're doing to take advantage of that golden age. So the key principle to this and the key person to this is Kelly Johnson. Okay. She is a master Forex trader. She's been trading for 6 years. She broke her neck 6 years ago and kind of started learning this out of desperation and necessity as a way to pay her bills. And she discovered that she was really good at it. Like it was almost an innate ability that was unlocked, that was already inside of her. And she's been able to run with it ever since. And she has an amazing track record, averaging 10 to 15% returns a week for the last 2 years. And that is unheard of. It's totally unheard of. A great Forex trader maybe does 10% a month, right? Any good, reliable program out there, and there are a couple. My friend David Berteo runs one. They've got a couple $1,000,000 under management, and they're doing about 6% a month. My good buddy Carlo is in a company called Twpn that's been running for like 3 years, and they're averaging 6 to 8% a month, right? This is what you can expect from any type of quote unquote legitimate program, not massive returns because most traders just aren't that good. But Kelly has a track record unlike any I've ever seen. In the last quarter of 2024, she actually averaged over 20%. And she barely traded maybe like 5 days in December. She didn't trade a lot in December, right? This is the type of trader Kelly is. She doesn't have to open the chart and then be in a trade within 10 minutes like somebody I know. She can sit there on the charts, and she does every single week, normally on Sunday night, live with her students, analyzing the charts for the week. Because when Kelly trades, Kelly uses the weekly, the daily, and the 1 day candles. That's it. She doesn't go lower. Most traders use the 1 minute, 5 minute. I don't know anybody like that. I'm not guilty of such a thing. I use 30-second, 15. No, I do. 1 minute, 5 minute. 1 week, 1 day, 1 hour. She goes through her entire setups for the week and she sets levels and she sets alerts and she watches and she waits. And when one of her levels are reached, as long as it has confluence with all the factors she was looking for, she'll enter the trade. Okay. It doesn't always get executed live with her students in the mornings. Sometimes it's executed in the afternoon or the evening. But there's a chat. If you're following Kelly live, which you can do, there's a chat where she'll drop when a signal's been hit and enter the trade. She'll give you stop loss, take profits, the whole 9 yards. Kelly doesn't even get into every single trade that she sets alerts for. She's a busy girl. She is a super humanitarian with a big, big heart, especially for animals and dogs. And that really got me because I'm a foster parent for dogs. My wife is in the dog business. We love dogs. We think they're angels. And Kelly does a lot in her community for building shelters for dogs so they don't have to spend the cold nights outside. Like if you're in her area and you need a shelter in your backyard for your dog, she will pay for it. This is what this woman does with her money. So when I found that out, man, we really had some synchronicities. And Kelly is super accessible. She acquiesces to almost everything that we ask her for. And then on top of it, usually is offering a little bit more. So this is the type of person Kelly is. And she's a passionate educator. She has been on these calls live with students for the past 2 years. So everything we're saying is totally verifiable in the calls and the track record that we have. Excuse me. The way she teaches is really cool. Does anybody want to unmute that's been on with Kelly the last 5 or 6 days and express how you feel about Kelly's teaching right now and where you feel we might be going? Nobody? Scott?
Yeah, well, if you want me to say something, I'll say something again, not a problem.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I was on the call. I was on the call today. She didn't take a trade, but she set everything up basically for the next 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and she's got absolutely tons set up coming, the next 3 days. So she does. Again, it's how she does it. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be the highest probability, the highest quality of trade before she even takes it. And even if I think it was a gold trade we took on Friday, and she missed it by maybe, I don't know, a pip, maybe less than a pip. She didn't take it. She didn't go. I'm not sure if she did go, but she expressed that today that if she doesn't get it, she doesn't get it. It's specific to what she does. So again, honestly, like you says, I've never known a trader like her, to be honest. And you say she does the 1 hour. She actually does the 4 hour. She takes a trade. She takes a trade on the 4 hour. Never mind the 1 hour. So you've got the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, and then if she really wants confirmation, she'll go down to the 2 hour and the 1 hour. But that's it.
Yeah.
She doesn't go to the 30, 15, 5, 3, and 1. No chance. That's not hers. But so yeah, absolutely. I've been blown away by this trader, to be honest with you. Super, super confident. Super confident. And
Awesome.
she's the real deal. Absolutely. 100% the real deal. So let's see what tomorrow brings. And
That's it. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
let's see what setups have been absolutely on point and ready to take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate you.
No problem. No problem. Cheers.
So that's the type of trader Kelly is. She's a high caliber trader, but it's not super exciting necessarily trading with her. It's super educational. You might sit on the charts with her in the morning for an hour and a half or 2 hours. And she's just mapping it out, marking levels, waiting. Like Scott said, gold trade on Friday, missed by a couple of ticks. She didn't get in. I did. I got in. I won on that trade. And then later in the day, when it started doing what she said it might do, I got in on that too. And I won 80 pips, 80 ticks on that trade. It moved 100. I got 80 of it. So my point earlier was that Kelly's really, really busy doing a lot of things. She doesn't even always get into every setup and trade that she has marked out for people. And she still does 10 to 15% a week. I imagine if somebody was super vigilant and diligent, and this is all they did and just watched and waited, they may be able to do better. I don't know. Anyway, this is who we have access to. And what we've done is we've packaged up her previous trading sessions for sale. Okay. So we have 3 plans, $100, gives you 3 months access to Kelly's past trading sessions. $500 gives you 6 months. And then $1,000 plan gives you a full year's access to her past trading sessions, which include like yesterday's and last week's, right? They're pretty current. We're uploading them concurrently right now. And it also gives you 1 month of trading live with Kelly for free. That's a $222 value because her pricing structure is changing from what it has been. Her mentor has been pushing her to raise her prices because she is just super underrated, undervalued, and hidden from the world. And we are about to change that. So this is what we've done. And we've done it this way for a very specific reason. You know, there are powers that be regulating bodies that really frown on the pooling of money and the promise of returns. So we're selling you these trading courses, but we're going to share the profits with you. So if you buy $1,000 course, which I highly recommend you do, multiple if you can, so you have multiple years of access, multiple months of free trading with Kelly, multiple returns, we are going to share with you. We're going to take your money, your purchase, and we're going to put it in our trading account with Kelly. It's there right now. Like, it's there right now. We have approximately $94,000 in our smart contract. Now, this is broken into 2 different accounts. 15,000 of the original money was already in with her before we even launched this. So our money is in with her right now. So what we do is we put your purchase into trade with Kelly with our money. Well, your purchase is our money, right? But over the next 3 years, we're going to share 20% of whatever Kelly may or may not make off of your purchase. Okay. And it's a 3-year duration. And we do this for a reason, because do you realize what happens to money when it compounds at even a small rate of a couple percent a week for 3 years? It can turn in to an extraordinary amount of money. I can tell you from previous calculations that $100 making 10% a week for 3 years turns into a little bit over $2 million. That's the power of compounding. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to drip this money back to you so it has a chance to grow. Okay. Because the whole idea here is don't touch the money. If you want it to grow, if you want life-changing results, don't touch the money. Let it compound. Okay. So our intention is this. This is our dashboard, and these are your membership plans right here. Okay. So, and I haven't even touched on this yet. This is basically the compounding effect you'd like to achieve. So you can pick your returns to start happening after 4 months, after 6 months, or after a year. But with each plan, you can see you get increased potential rewards. With the 4-month plan, over the 3 years, you can earn up to 870% on your purchase price, 1,230% on the 6-month, and 1,590% on the 12-month plan. Okay. But this is a baseline. We cannot tell you you are going to earn 1% a day, 3% a day, 10% a month. That would be committing fraud. We can give you a projection. We can tell you that. Okay, sorry, let me go there. We can tell you that we're going to share 20% of whatever she makes off of your purchase with you, but we can't even really ballpark what that might be. That would be something that you would do. Okay. But here's the thing. You're buying access to this trading material, and you're going to have access to Kelly. If you take it seriously, you can change your life, because Forex is a life changer. It's a $6.6 trillion a day market. Okay. There are hedge fund companies out there and big banks that are trading billions every single day. Every single day in the Forex, trading billions. We don't ever need to trade billions, right? We'll probably never get it to the billions point, because we don't intend to pay you 1,590% over 3 years. I mean, if we did, that would be pretty cool. That's 400% a year on your money. You buy $1,000 course, and then over the course of 3 years, you get back $1,600 or $16,000. That's pretty freaking baller. If that's all it was, this would be fire. But it's not. It's not all it is, because I want to show you something. And I know I keep bouncing around. That's okay. That's why they call me the bounce around guy. That was dumb. This is the Forex calculator. This is the calculatorsite.com. Okay. If you come here and you use this, first thing you do is you switch over to Forex compounding, because it's automatically going to do 5 days a week. We have probably $80,000 or so in our trade account right now. If we averaged 5% a week for the next year, we have over $1 million. Okay, at 5%. But when you start messing with these percentages, it starts changing drastically. You go to 10%, now we have 11 million. Right? She averages 10 to 15. So that's basically 12.5. 36 million. Last quarter, 2020, she did 20%. That's $1 billion. Okay, it starts getting stupid. And this is the power of not touching, because you can see how it starts to grow. So once we get an account to about this size right here, 500 million, and even well before that, the things that are going to begin to happen are going to blow your mind. They're going to be like, this is incredible. And the thing of it is, we won't even be doing it so you go out and get more people for our program, because our program won't be open to more people. We're closing this down on the 3rd of March because we don't really want the exposure. I just showed you what was going to happen to the money we currently have in trade. It's pretty much enough to meet everybody's goals, right? So you do have some time to still get involved, invite your friends and family, and get this going. So we're going to give you some in year 1, more in year 2, more in year 3, right around the 18th month, 15th month, 20 month, you could probably start seeing some real type of rewards into your wallets, because we're going to be peeling money out of that account every month in large chunks, right? We don't want to get it too high where we start having broker problems. We start having slippage problems. We start having problems exiting trades because our position is too large and we can't get our exit. And we're going to find out exactly where that level is. But in the meantime, we're just going to enjoy the benefits of aligning with a superstar trader with a proven track record. And I know it's proven because we watched our friend's account since last August. Okay. We've known about Kelly for 9 months. We didn't just meet her yesterday and throw this together. We watched her and we waited and we waited. And when we got the results in mid-December from what our friend's account had done, 385% since August 6th or 4th, we were like, that's it. Like, we had already drawn this up. We were just kind of waiting. And we just went for it. We built everything out. This is a smart contract. Okay. So you're paying in crypto, but we're trading in Forex, and you're going to get paid out in crypto. So this is a smart contract. And we built the whole smart contract out. We built the website. We built the affiliate plan. We built everything before we even had our first conversation with Kelly. And once we met her and we told her what we put together, I mean, we knew that she might like it, right? It wasn't just totally out of the dark. Kelly wants to make more impact. She's been trading private clients with a minimum of $10,000 for the last couple of years, but her slots were all full. She wanted to create more impact, but not have all the distractions from having thousands of people with tiny accounts. So when we proposed to her what we put together, she loved it. She loved it. A great way to make more impact without having to deal with the stress of added people. So that's where we came in. So we have a couple of guarantees for you. Now, these are pretty strict guarantees, but they're there for your comfort. If after purchasing our material, if you're not happy after 30 days, you can request a full refund, and we're going to give you 116% of your money. And it's that way because there is a deposit fee and a withdrawal fee, and we don't want you to have any fees if you want out. But there's a caveat to that. We need your wallet after you've done that. So if you're going to enter, create a new wallet for this. And if you want out, you give us the seed phrase to that wallet. And you're out, because we can't remove you from the smart contract. So we have to do it that way. And then after 90 days, if you want out, we're going to give you 133% of your money back. But I can promise you nobody's leaving after 90 days. It's just not going to happen. Nobody's going to be leaving after 30 days. Okay, we're going to be posting the results of Kelly's trading live on our dashboard. So you're going to be able to see what's going on in the account. We're going to keep everybody engaged, everybody up to date, and everybody's going to know what's going on. So right now, the way it sits, you can already access the course material. Where did I go? I must have closed it. You can already access the course material on your dashboard. And this is going to be the same place you're going to be able to access the trade results. So right now you can click on access Kelly's trading sessions. Then there'll be another button that says, access current trade results. And it'll give you a snapshot of the previous week. Every trade she took, the profit and loss, everything that you need to see. So with that type of transparency, we don't feel anybody's going to be going anywhere. This is a solid opportunity that most people would just, sell the courses and be on their way. Like we've sold $94,000 worth of courses, but we haven't made any money yet, right? It's all in trade. But most people will just like, cool, dude, we just made $94,000. But no, we're not doing that because we want a community to share everything with, to help uplift other people. So that's why we created an affiliate program for you guys. Okay. We have a unilevel program where you can recruit as many people as you want on the first level. And then it goes down. My God, I've been working on so many compensation plans the last 4 days. I just blanked out. It goes down 4 levels. You earn 35% commission on level 1, 15 on levels 2 and 3, and 35 again on level 4. Okay, so the commission that is paid is on a $100 and a $500 purchase. 25% of that purchase price is commissionable. So on a $100 plan, $25 is split up, 35, 15, 15, 35. On a $1,000 purchase, 50% of that is commissionable. So 500 is split up. This commission is paid when your referee gets paid. So as soon as we push money to their wallet, you get referral commissions. And in the first year, it might only happen 2 or 3 times. But in the second and third year, it's going to happen every single month. So if you have a $1,000 account on your level 1, you're going to make about $4,700 in affiliate commissions from that one $1,000 account. Almost 5 times what that person put in, you're going to earn in commissions. Now, that's pretty incredible. And on top of that, you can even refer yourself. Okay, we limited this to 100, 500, and 1,000 for a reason. We didn't necessarily want people coming in with 20, 30, 40, $50,000. We want to create impact. We want people. We want people, plain and simple. We want people. So this is why we priced it like we did. 100, 500, 1,000. But we didn't limit you. You can create accounts underneath yourself by referring yourself by just using a different wallet address. Okay. This is a smart contract on the BNB network. We operate in USDT on the BNB network. And when you come in, you're going to need a little bit of both. You're going to need USDT to purchase your product, and you're going to need a little bit of B&B for gas. You always need B&B, okay? Our ultimate goal here is to cultivate winning traders. If you can become Kelly, you can live anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. Do you realize that Kelly spends, I would say, tops 10 to 15 hours a week doing what she does? And she's created a lifestyle for herself that has given her and her clients financial freedom. She can do all of the humanitarian projects she wants, build shelters for people, build bigger shelters for lots of dogs, and do all of those things because she learned this skill that she is enthusiastically willing to impose upon you if you are willing to learn. So wouldn't it be nice to be propped up somewhere in the mountains in a cabin or on a beach in a bungalow, get up in the morning, breathe in that fresh air, pop open your laptop, open up the charts. You already got your levels marked up. You already know what's going on. You're waiting. You only opened it up because you got an alert. Boom, you enter the trade. You let the trade play out. You make profit. You close the laptop. You wait for the next alert. And then you sip your Mai Tai. That would be pretty nice. Okay. Or in my case, a blue moon. Okay. I told you we have structured kind of payouts, right? 1, 2, 3 times a year, and then monthly for the next 2 years. Those are written into the smart contract. You're going to get those as long as we're doing good. But there's a lot of extra funds that we're going to be taking out and giving to you so our accounts don't get too big. And we're going to do that through this mystery box. Okay, there's a mystery box in your dashboard, and you may go in one day and it's lit up. You're not expecting a payment. Maybe you've been in 6 weeks, 9 weeks, 18 weeks, 100 weeks, whatever the case may be, and you open it up and the mystery box is splashing. Claim now. And you open it up and there's $700 in there or $9. Okay? Or who knows what's in there. Maybe a free vacation. We don't know. We're moving into this. It's going to be fun. I can tell you that. Whatever it's going to be, this is going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of other perks and everything that as we move through this. This is our very beginning. Okay? And it doesn't look like we're going to get too big. Like we crushed it up until we said we had a deadline, and then everything just kind of dropped off a cliff. And then it was just a trickle of people coming in. And quite honestly, I'm okay with that. I like to avoid the SEC, the FTC, any type of 3-letter agency. And this is a good way to do it. And we do have enough in our account to make sure that we can take care of everybody that we already have moving forward, which is great. But we do want more people. So please, you have until March 3rd to share this with your friends and family. We want to help you. We want to put people on a lifelong path of prosperity. Came up with a little tagline, at TWPN, we're building trendships and charting a path to prosperity. And I came up with the word trendships because when Kelly's teaching and she's talking about a trend shift, it sounds like she's saying trendship. So it just hit me. I woke up a few mornings ago. I'm like, dude, creating trendships and charting a path to prosperity. That's awesome. A lot of play on words. So what you have at your fingertips is something that most people will never, ever see. They'll never see it. Ever, ever, ever. You're like 0.0000001% of people that will ever, ever be exposed to this. Take it seriously, and it can change your life. And I know that when it changes your life, it will change the lives of the people around you. And that's what we really, really want. Okay. That's why we're offering a money back guarantee at 30 and 90 days. That's why our goal is to push into your mystery box your purchase price as fast as possible. If Kelly does 120% this month, you can better believe that you're going to have something in your mystery box. That's what this is all about. Not a bunch. We don't want to hurt the compounding. We want it to get up to tens and hundreds of millions. So we'll never hurt it. But we will be peeling and we will be dishing and dealing. And you will be eating and feeling good. And we will all be happy. And everybody's going to be like, bro, what are you doing? You're killing it. Like, man, well, I joined this True Wealth Prosperity Network like 2 months ago. And I'm doing this. And like, man, can I get in? No, sorry, dude. They closed. They closed. We're going to close. And it's not just an idle threat to make you go out and recruit. We are going to close. So you're going to get real-time trading insights in your dashboard as to what Kelly's been doing the last week. Her trainings are going to be providing you real-time insights. Yeah, you can go back and watch 2024s, but you can also go back and watch Sundays and Mondays, right? And Fridays. And a lot of those trade setups are still valid. So, if you really want to do this, it's there for you to do. We got some people that are so excited, they're besides themselves, right? Trying to get money not only into what we're doing, but also into their own personal accounts where they can sit and trade live with Kelly, because you can do that too. And we're going to be launching a new way to do that probably towards the end of this week. It's going to be a 3x10 forced matrix where you can pay for the live trading sessions with Kelly and then be placed into the matrix and then make money off of everybody that's placed in your matrix below you. So you can make a little bit of your tuition back while you're learning to trade, while you're making money on your phone or your computer, on the beach or in the mountaintop, wherever you are, sitting in your car in traffic. Who knows? It's just another little added bonus. So now you can understand why I was a little confused about the referral commissions in my own plan here. So we want to work with you. We want you to start building your TWPN network as soon as you get involved, right? As soon as you get involved, start sharing this with somebody. We have lots of past recorded videos. We have an active website that explains everything, tracks your links for you, automatically inputs your wallet address, makes it fairly easy. But crypto can be a little confusing. So be there to help and guide your folks and make sure that they do things right. All right. Let's get that. So we're always here to help. We have a live Telegram channel. We have a Facebook channel. We're always updating the community. We're always doing presentations. They're probably going to be fewer and far between after March 3rd when we close. But we will still get on maybe a couple of times a month with Kelly. So you have a live Q&A, because not everybody is going to be able to be on with the live sessions. Although we want 1,000 people, 5,000 people sitting in these live Zooms with Kelly, learning how to trade. Okay, we want to set people free. Let's rake money like madmen out of the Forex market and feed our families and uplift our communities. And that's it. That's what we want to do here. So take the first step. Get with whoever invited you here. Get started tonight. Fund your wallet. Get the links. Get started with whatever plan you feel is the best for you. And I can promise you that you are involved with real people on a real mission, with real humanitarian cause, with big hearts. And all we want is for everybody to succeed. And I can tell you personally, I am ecstatic with what we have achieved in 4 weeks, right? $90,000, $75,000, whatever you want to call it, from just these little webinars and personal outreach. No ads, no nothing, no over promising, right? No earn 10% a day starting tomorrow for 30 days. Get your money anytime. No magic internet money. No BS. Okay. I'm not trying to sell you into this. I'm trying to educate you and help you feel comfortable. And I want you to come on board because we care about people and we want more people. The more people we have to fatten their pockets, the more lives we can change, the more impact we can have. So help us make some impact. Okay. 2025 is going to be amazing. 2026 is going to make your freaking jaw drop on the floor. And 2027 is going to put you into a category that very few people ever get to in this lifetime. And we hope by then that our humanitarian causes, our bleeding hearts, our way of thinking about things has bled into you, and you want to do nothing but good with that fortune. So that's the end of my presentation. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody at all? Go ahead and unmute and ask.
Okay, what happens at the end of the month? If you're watching her live.
What do you mean?
So you come in with $1,000 and you get 1 month of her live. What
Okay.
happens after that? Can you join?
Yeah,
her?
you'll have a choice to continue that. It'll be $222 a month.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had a new guy start with her last week, and by his third day, he had quadrupled what he spent to be in there. I think it was like 3 trades he took. So 222 can seem like a lot, but even if you just put $500 in an account and you're trading it with her, you know, you only need to make 50% to pay that 222. She's averaging much higher than that, 80%. So you can still build it and grow it, and it's a super value. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, 222 is better than 10K. That's right, David. Absolutely. Because normally it would take $10,000 to trade with her. So,
Team Maxwell here.
hey, Maxwell.
So, when does that 1 month for those of us who are paid 1,000 or above start? We have this. Sometimes when we come to a Telegram group, we see under the WPPC a time that Kelly puts in. So we join it if we're able to. But when can we be said this is the date your 1 month with Kelly starts as somebody who paid the $1,000? So I just need to see the organization of all this in progresses in such a way that one can say, okay, this is the date that the training is going to start for those group of people. Or even those who even pay the 500. So I just want to see, is it after March the 3rd that this is going to fall out, or when is it the change? Because we need to get it organized in such a way that some of us will say, okay, we know when this starts, and therefore we know exactly how to get plugged in.
So if you have a $1,000 account, on your dashboard right now is a link to access Kelly's live trading. As soon as you enter that Telegram group, your month begins.
Okay, so we need to go to the back office and do that.
Yes.
So, but the 1 month one-on-one that is live, when does that start?
Right. As soon as you enter the Telegram group, that is the link that you can access from your dashboard, if you have $1,000 account, you go into that account and you will see access Kelly's live trading, and it will take you to a Telegram group where the Zoom meeting is dropped every morning and updates are
Okay.
given.
Okay, so that's fine. Is that the PPC thing?
Yes.
Okay, so you did that for us automatically initially.
Yes.
Okay, so all right. Okay, so we assume that every day we should come around what time? Because sometimes you are there, it's not there. 9
Yeah,
o'clock?
9:15 a.m. typically on
Okay.
Eastern time.
All right. So when do we know that our 1 month or the one-on-one ends?
So we'll be keeping track of when people join the Telegram group, and we'll give you a notice of when your month is over, and then give you an option to proceed with the 222 a month if you choose to.
And with this month getting a late start, we are extending it to the end. We're starting it in February, so this was a short month. So this is more or less a freebie, if you will.
All right. No, that's very good too, because that helps that. And the other questions related to that is that it will be nice for Kelly to actually organize a basic introductory concept. The idea that it's okay. The idea that we can just come and sit and listen to her talk about it is fine. But I think I saw you drop something about a basic course somewhere. But I don't know whether it will still not be good to have a live training by her directly. But I leave that. I defer to you on that.
Yeah, I did create a course, a basics to Forex course that you can access in twp.online/courses. And that'll give you the basics, definitions, how to read charts, candles, patterns, things of that nature. But quite honestly, I think just listening to Kelly, you can get an understanding of exactly what's going on. It's not rocket science, right? It's
it's not. No, you can't say that it's not rocket science. It's rocket science for some people, but for Kelly's exact system, for example, if you come and say it, there are certain things that she explains. There are certain terminologies that she uses, which may not necessarily be in the basic training that you put together. So because if I've been there a couple of times, I can hear that trend, whereby she's able to use certain words consistently.
Okay.
Those are the kind of
She does
things.
have a course. She does have a course that she sells right now for $350. We're trying to make that course a part of your 222. So when you pay 222 to follow her live, we're trying to make it so you get that $350 course for free, quote unquote free.
Okay, so is that going to be simultaneous?
Yeah, it would be
what,
instant. As soon as you joined, you'd have access to it.
Okay. All right. So when we do the formal training, as you said, from February 1, and if you pay the 225 or 350, so does that kick in at that time, or is it going to another time?
No, that would be your month would start February 1st, and then March 1st would be if you want to continue. That's when it would be.
All right. I think that clarifies that, Tim, so that we know exactly these timelines. And so no, thank you very much. At least
You're welcome. Does anybody else have any questions? All right, cool. Well, if that's the case, I want to thank everybody for being here. It's been an hour exactly, 55 minutes. So if you liked what you saw, please get back with the person who invited you here and get started tonight. So thank you.
Thank